Oh boy, it's time for a new heroic VIP. He himself has now been revealed in-game. I say that, but we don't have tons of information right now. This is the heroic High Gamma Guard Dragon. So, this is the guy that people have been talking about for leaks and everything for a while now, but I'm not sure if any of those leaks are actually going to be accurate at this point, because normally we'd see some random sputterings of information, but they have managed to keep a lot of the stuff quiet about this dragon. And he looks like a king, he has a throne and everything. He's a pretty cool looking guy, and I normally decide whether I'm going to go for the skill skin or a heroic VIP based on design. I'm probably going to go for him, but I do want to see what his skins look like, and if there's a chance of him getting some like emo gothic black skin, that is going to be me. But with these heroic VIPs, of course, we'd expect that he's going to have his regular guard skill, just like the rest of the guards. The secondary skill, assuming he's going to have one, is, well, it could be anything. We've heard a lot of things, a lot of rumors. I'm going to wait until we actually see him officially in the game and see what the final release information's looking like. But this is the reason why myself and many others over the last few months, really, have been empowering our guard dragons just in case the heroic VIP ever came. There was never a guarantee, but it was looking quite likely with how the event structures have been. And you see I've got Barrier Guard at almost E5, we've got Pulse Guard, we've got Giga Guard. The only one I haven't actually empowered yet is Veil Guard, and that is literally just because I'm mostly out of legendary Joker orbs. But we can definitely make some more progress, and when we're mid-event, we'll definitely, if there are guard dragon drops, we should be able to make some progress on them then as well. But that assumes that the event format's going to stay the same as we've got right now, which there's no guarantee. We don't know if it actually will be based on the empowerment levels of these dragons, but I've done it early. We just need to make sure we've got enough food to actually feed up Barrier Guard and Pulse Guard and the others as well, so there is that. But it's quite exciting, and you don't need to rely on leaks for this because it is actually just in the game, so you don't need to go to any outside sources or anything. I prefer it when we get the notifications in-game. I prefer seeing it in-game first before anywhere else. So I'm actually quite pleased with this myself, but that is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Of course, we've got our current pass, which is ending soon, so make sure you pick up everything that you need out of this one. We've already got Beaked Extractor, so we don't need to worry about that. But we also have 2 new events today in the meantime. So for the next 3 days, we have a tower event on. And as you can see here, I've already played some of this tower event because this has telescopes in it. It's got insignias in it. I'm just making my way to this catapult here. Then we'll make it up to here. And even though we do have all these dragons, I'd still recommend going for the event items first, and you may still make it right to the top of the tower anyway, because again, we've got another 2 days worth of resets, and we also have runner on, which does mean that you can get extra tower coins from the runner event as well. So you've probably got a good chance of getting all the event items and possibly getting to the top of the tower this time, thanks to the runner event. And we also have the runner dragon in the runner event, so enjoy that as well. But the major reward dragon this time is just Bastet Goddess, which is breedable. But of course, the main rewards from Runner Islands are going to be things like event coins, food boxes, gems. Runner events are just so good for food, gems, random stuff, event items, dragons. I love how rewarding runner events are. They do take a while, but there is a singular telescope there, so you can pick that one up. There is another one here. So what is that? 2 that are free to play doable. 2 that are free to play, anyway, that you can actually get. So make sure you're doing your quests, and the quests are going to be the same as normal for runner event. And if you want to know what the next set of quests are going to be, just so that you can be prepared, you can see this on Deet List. You can see the first one's got breeding dragons, then the major one's going to be hatching eggs. So once you finish breeding your dragons for the +9, then immediately you can say pop in war dragon eggs, and then by the time the next mission set comes up, you can hatch those eggs and be ready. Then we've got more breeding again, which you can do with terrors, hatching eggs. You can set war dragon eggs again. So setting war dragon eggs in advance, if you've got enough slots, you can do, or you can just do the tried and tested terror method. Now, we are actually going to be unlocking a very cool dragon today as well, but on top of that, I do also want to claim our Stargazer Dragon orbs because we've gotten to at least 20 of these telescope items, and we also have our Dragon TV chest to open. I did open another one of my times 60 Berserker chests, and it was another Maeve drop. So Maeve just loves us today. Oh boy howdy! Oh, Sinful Chen. That is a nice drop. I say that, I do have a level 70 Sinful, so it doesn't help me. But we could always have a second one. We could always have a second level 70 Sinful or a level 69 Sinful, or I can just trade the orbs out for other stuff. Either way, that is actually quite a good drop, so I'm happy with that for the Dragon TV drops right there. The other cool thing that we have today is this, because we have Rage Root Berserker, which we have to hatch, and once we've finished hatching him, we are gonna get the big boy. The big boy himself, the beautiful, beautiful collection dragon. So, yes, it pretty much took the whole of the Berserker event. It took lots of random trading and everything else. I didn't trade out heroics, I didn't trade out heroic VIPs, I didn't do any cross trading, and we managed to get these dragons. We got like 3 or 4 drops of Maeve, full drops, so we had all of that to play with and other legendary VIPs. But with very minimal time wasted, we have our hands on PERMAWOUND, who is by far my favourite looking out of all of the Berserkers, and I'm glad that we managed to get him. We can hatch him and get like the 2 quests of him done that we're able to, but empowering him we can do later on with Joker Orbs anyway. But a very, very nice boy. You'll see I've also got Hoarder Eternal, who is ready to be hatched soon. We've also got Stargazer in here. Oh, he's such a cutie. But let's definitely get that lovely, lovely egg out of here. Mythical boy. And it is good. But like I said, if you ever want to go for these collection dragons, so like all the Berserkers, all the Quantums, like for previous events, and maybe for this upcoming Guard event, if you have like barely anything to play with resources-wise, or you want to get the collection dragon for the least cost, or the skin for the heroic, for instance, for the least cost. If you ever want to do that, it is typically better to do it towards the end of the event. Not right at the end, because like with only a couple of days left, people will start scrambling again. But if you start in like maybe the last 2 weeks of the event, maybe the last week of the event, you'll see that people have a lot more orbs like just randomly there, because there's more orbs in circulation. They'll have been opening all of their insignia chests, of course, so you'll just run into a lot of people that have random orbs from these chests that they don't want or they don't need. So bear that in mind when this new Guard event is coming, that being prepared in advance with the Guard Dragons will probably end up helping you, but we'll have to see how the event structure looks closer to the actual release time. But I think that is most of the new stuff from today. Pretty much it's mainly just about our boy finally being revealed. Of course, we do also have the quests ongoing at the moment though, so make sure that you are doing your quests for the Tower event and the Runner event, because bonus stuff is always useful. And then we also have the Maeve quest. We've also got the Sparkle quest, which I completely forgot about, and the game is taking forever. But yeah, we've got the Tower event here, and you can actually get a telescope, and then same with the Runner event here. We've got some extra flight stamps and a telescope at the end there. But then we've got the heroic quests, which are ending, which I didn't do anything for High Sparkle this time. I just could not. It was not a good time for me, so we left that one there. And then now that we've got our Berserker boy, we can at least do a couple of these, get some bonus orbs. It'll take us very slightly further towards either empowerment, or we can use them for trading. So there is that. And if you did have your hands on the white tip boy, I hope that you finished off all of your quests for now. These can be really, really handy for puzzle events in particular. So, you know, I hope you took advantage of that then. But for now, I think we are just going to be waiting for the new pass, new dragon to drop, and see what all the goss is about for him. And maybe then, once he's released, we'll be able to see how good he actually is. But for now, you'll just be grinding out with these events, finishing up a Lion's Chest and anything else. And I just need to start saving up. I've got Essence for the most part, but I just do not have any. I've got no Jokers left. So I'm just back to empowering Dinodon because we can take him to E5. Same with Winston's. I have a few dragons myself that I can E5 at the moment. There's just not a lot of time when there's so many Empower Happy Hours. So maybe it's a good thing I've run out of orbs because it means I'm actually going to empower the dragons that I traded for. Fantastic. But anyway, for now, I'm going to keep collecting all the new stuff and preparing my guard dragons. I hope that you got everything out of this Berserker event. Just be aware that your boy is now on the way. And if he's got a cool black themed, purple themed coloring to his skins, I think he could look really cool. But anyway, for now, get hyped.